marvel of Kalai engineering, and last of the three great Ark ships, each created to ensure the continuation of our culture in a dark time. Within its chambers rest contingents of zealots, Templar who bravely sacrificed, entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army. Though it pains me greatly, I have begun severing their nerve cords. The ship's lower decks contain a star forge capable of constructing weapons of war. There is much to learn about this vessel. Its technology is ancient, yet highly advanced. We are aboard a relic from a glorious time when our culture shined as a constellation. The celestial array has been updated, Hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel.
With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar.
Okay, so in this campaign, we don't have a hero unit. Instead, we get a hero ship. Okay, Korhal or Shakuras? Let's go Korhal first.
Ire is lost once more. My great vision of reclamation left in ruins. This shall not stand. The Terrans of Korhal have in their possession the Zelnaga Keystone, which Zeratul foresaw would lead to our salvation. Though I have not seen Commander Raynor in many solar returns, I believe he will give the Keystone to us.
Why, Vic, why Shakuras?
The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
I guess we could. Okay. Alright. We'll go for to Shakuras first then.
Is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
Hierarch, before our armies engage the enemy, it would be wise to review our military capabilities within the War Council.
Okay, so we have some conversations and have a couple of things to explore.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me, and he succeeded at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone. and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
So touching.
Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the spear of Adun bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other phase-smiths. I am alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option.
Okay, so we have the bridge, that's where we're on, and then we have the War Council.
A preserver? Released from stasis?
She still bears her nerve cords. She is tethered to the Kala.
Hold. I am Rohana, Grand Preserver of the Valari, and your War Council advisor. You must be the Executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
I feel darkness lingering at the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted. Preservers at my station have trained to control the Kala's every ripple. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis. This will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors. From this chamber, you will be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Rohana. But make no mistake. If you fall to this corruption, I will not hesitate to destroy you.
It is understood. I am prepared for the Firstborn's darkest hour. Come, let me show you what may be done here. The assembly panel awaits, Hierarch. We may begin whenever you are ready.
I have heard only tales of the Grand Preservers. I did not expect to encounter one aboard this vessel.
That is not surprising, Hierarch. My sisters and I are unique, trained from birth to master every intricacy of the Kala. I have experienced its true depth, plunged the infinite spectrum of emotion and memory. It is because of this gift we were selected to enter stasis, so that we may guide you in our most dire hour.
Your sisters were aboard the other Ark ships? Then they...
Are one with the Kala, fallen during the Zerg invasion of Aiur. I know this. I feel the tragedy that has befallen us, more deeply than you may realize.
A terrible burden has been laid upon you, Rohana.
Yet it is my fate to bear it. A fate foreseen by the same minds that constructed this vessel. I trust in their wisdom, Hierarch. I will serve my purpose, much as you must serve yours. The assembly panel allows you to customize your army based on the Protoss technology we encounter. Select a warrior category to begin.
Okay, so this is the same as the mutations in the Zerg campaign.
Now you may choose one of the two factions for use in upcoming battles. These assignments are not permanent and can be altered as our combat needs change. Many battles await you, Hierarch. Choose a faction and lead them to glory.
So there's the Zealot, Centurion, and there's gonna be a third one. Like half cyborgs, I think. I don't remember what they're called. So we can have a Zealot, a Centurion, or something else.
We are the Blades of Iron.
Hold on. What happened to the previous Zealot?
The Shadow Guard waits.
So the Zealots we had so far are now Centurions by the Nerazim, and the Zealots got an axe. Because of course they did. This looks interesting, so...
The Shadow Guard waits.
I'm gonna go with the Zealot. Okay, so Range Warrior. Stalker is by the Nerazim. And these are the good old Dragoons.
I have returned.
Oh, the same voice lines. Oh, Dragoons from Starcraft 1. Enhanced damage, range, and life deals bonus damage to armored units. Yes, I think I'll go with that.
I am here in the shadows. I have returned.
This one has a longer range, so we're gonna take the Dragoon. Okay, I think I have enough for one more mission.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Telemetros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
Well, doesn't matter how much I like them or not, like, I appreciate the variety. So they didn't just reskin a unit, they actually did make an effort to include the new and the old, and there are 3 factions, so you unlock the 3rd one later in the campaign. With our returning character. So even if I don't like all of them, I'm happy that I have the option. Customization, especially in a real-time strategy game, is great. What I'm hoping is that I have actually more chances to use them, not like in the Zerg campaign.
Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
Okay. Let's get to it. So what do we have? We have 2...
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
I got some Dark Templar already. I can build more. They're expensive, but they're also good. They're a very good melee unit. 45 damage per. Oh.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. A Void Tresher. By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Karax, are any of the Spear of Idun's weapon systems ready for use?
Orbital strike is online. Designating targets.
Thrasher has been weakened. Warriors, move in and seal its fate.
So we got orbital bombardment. I like that.
Orbital strikes can now be fired from the Spear of Adun's command panel, Hierarch.
These are like mini bosses.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
Yeah, I'll deal with that in a moment. Let's get the upgrades going. I'm guessing there's gonna be more than just a one treasure.
You require more Vespine gas.
Really?
I have returned.
Then I'm gonna put more, a bit more on crystals. Yeah, yeah, that is a. It's one of the many things that they don't retcon, really. You know, like Terrans got the auto refineries from the Protoss, but Protoss don't have the technology. And a bunch of mutations that Kerrigan specifically made for her brood is now available in other broods. It's just like, oh, we're just gonna use whatever. They really didn't think ahead. They're like, ah, whatever, nobody's gonna notice. Yeah, but they did. We all noticed.
I have returned. Nasperu Unatar.
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
I am the flame.
Oh, these are only 100 each.
You must construct additional pylons.
Really?
This will provide us with supply we can use to train new warriors.
We stand unified.
Upgrade complete.
By your will, my life for hire. Honor guides me. Jakul Ina.
Artanis, the city of Talametros is powered by several energy vaults. If you can reclaim them, the reserves are yours.
Completing bonus objectives will allow me to improve the Spear of Adun's power. We should gather them if possible, Hierarch.
Clever.
There's the pressure.
A second Thrasher. The conduit is under assault.
You require more Vespene gas.
I'm aware.
From the shadows I come. Fear is an
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
I am the blade. I am but a phantom.
The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
I will comply.
Okay, let's see what else can we do.
Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
I have returned.
Should be enough.
Bask in the twilight. I am the blade of the Narazine. You seek our service. I am intrigued by the void. I am got to. I will comply.
The Zerg have extensively fortified this area. An orbital strike would help us break through their defenses.
No need. I can just use these guys. They don't have any detectors.
You must construct additional pylons.
Ah, it was just them.
Engaging foe.
That should be enough for a moment. Still can't build a robotics facility. Okay, that queen's dead.
I am but a phantom.
Can build a second base here if we want to.
Clever. I will comply. I am the blade of the Narazine. Got to. I am intrigued. Clever. The darkness.
Okay, everybody's cleared out here.
Nasperu.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. How Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships. Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
Done.
That should buy the conduit more time.
Nasperu Unadar.
Now there's some solarite or something, and I don't remember how it looks like. Like some kind of a vault, I think. So I should be on the lookout for those vaults. Look like that. Okay.
Clever. I will comply. Khartoum.
Wish they were marked on the map or something. They're not.
Battle is upon us. Phantom.
Yeah, somehow Palpatine returned. Yeah, it reminds me of that as well. There's solarite.
By the void. I am intrigued. I am
Should be
but a
one more
phantom.
somewhere.
Khartoum. I will comply.
Base is under attack.
Oh, that one's out of range. Axe them. They have been axed.
I bask in the I have returned. You seek our service. Khartoum.
Can't reach that point from here.
Clever. I will comply.
All the upgrades are got.
Nasperu Unadar. Khartoum. Clever. I am by the void. I am the blade of the narrative.
Is that a solarite vault?
Khartoum.
Nope, it is not.
Clever. I am but a phantom. I will comply. Khartoum.
Before you wreck that, let me build a few more of these guys.
You must construct additional pylons.
From the shadows I come. Nasperu Unadar. By the void.
I could build a pylon here and just build them directly. Which is something I should probably get into the habit of doing. What?
Amon has sent another Void Tresher against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
Another Thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations?
Do you want the long answer or the short answer? The short answer is no, there's not.
By the void.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
I am but a
I would like to find that third Solarite first.
I am
By the way, Solarite is what you need to upgrade the ship. There's the third Solarite.
I am the blade of the Narazim.
We are recovering the last Solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
I have returned. What would you ask of us? I will comply. By the void.
Oh, detector units now actually have an icon above them signifying that they're detectors. Why didn't they think of that 2 campaigns ago?
I am the blade of the Narazim. I am the blade of the Narazim. Clever.
No, I don't think they did. I don't remember it. I think that's something I would remember. If I don't remember it, then that's my bad, but that's the first time I noticed it.
The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artemis, and they will never forget it.
Oh, I don't mean that range circle, that icon in the middle of them, that white icon, not the ring around that indicates the range. You got all the achievements. Thank you, thank you.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines at Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
to lose Shakuras and Ire.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ire. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.